Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Frostpunk, where today we're going to be trying an endless mode campaign, and we're going to see how long we can survive. So, which type of campaign are we playing? That's easy. We're playing the builders, as in we need to build the generator before we can even begin to survive. But, and as this game was the requested thing of the new Base Builder Mondays, and I forgot to ask which map people want it on, I have a dice ready and right here to roll to see which one we're going to see. Come on, roll. Number 8! That one is the crater. Alright, that's a standard one, I see no problem. Let's just set everything to hard, like was promised. Turn on random hazards, and off we go! Here we are with our new humble abode. A rocky beginning. The generator we were building has exploded. Upon our return to London, we found it ravaged by violence and chaos. We took our families and fled to our construction site, the only place that offered any hope. Now our task is even harder than before. We have to rebuild the generator from scratch. First, we must clear the ruins and find the generator plans. There is no time to waste. The weather will be getting worse. For 50 days, then it will go crazy. We will not survive without the generator. Now, the town will not be North Reading, no. It shall be Gentletown. We shall be Gentletown. Because we are a town of gentle folk. Because we are gentlemen and gentle ladies. And gentle kids. Although the kids can be a bit rough, and we need to teach them otherwise. So, what is the first stage of teaching these little people on how to survive? Stage 1. We go into the laws, and we remove their right to complain by using that. Excellent. Next, we need to figure out what we want to build, or excavate, or whatever the terminology you want to use is. And the simple factor is, at the moment, that... Ooh, this thing has already been made. Alright, so if we can remove this thing here, please, so that we can build some workshops behind it. Because if I remember rightly... Well, at the very least, I can build a workshop right there, right now, so we can start researching immediately. Nice. So, we need our houses, which are here. So the way we do that is first, we need to excavate everything around them. But we do also need to work on this, because of the simple fact it's big, and there's a lot of them. And also, we're not allowed to use engineers on it. Odd. Okay. So here's the next question. Where are the renewable sources? There's the trees. There's the coal. There's more trees. 2 sets of iron and 2 sets of coal. Simple. I like this map. This map seems good. Okay. Then, let us go. We don't have access to the houses right now. That is intentional. Because they're going to ask for us to give them houses. And then, when we do give them said houses, all will be good. Right. What do we want to research first? How about faster gathering? Guys, please, make the road that I told you to build originally. But you didn't seem to complete. There are no buildings available to research this technology. I think you'll find there are! I shall provide shelter for everyone. You need not worry, people. And it shall start here. For houses are a necessary commodity. And yes, I call them a commodity. Thank you. Why couldn't you have built that road earlier so we could have benefited from it? Right. Because not everyone is going to have a house by the end of tonight, because we like order, and to put things in nice and neatly all together, which we can't do because they couldn't be bothered to finish, you know, removing all the rubbish. The rummage and rubbish. I will come up with good words eventually. Okay, adaptation, extended shift. Glorious. Now we set extended shift to everything. We need everything to be gathered up as quickly as possible. Now, we don't use the whatchamacallit shift, the emergency shift, because that is stupid. Excellent. That's another house right there. Oh, and another one right there. Not all hope is lost. Our engineers managed to piece together plans of the generator from fragments we found clearing the ruins. We can now start building it. Maybe we aren't doomed yet. Research and build profile manufacture, then produce 8 structure profiles. This will allow you to set up a shaft structure. You must hurry. The weather will go crazy around day 80. 50. If it was day 80, this would not be a challenge. So how many houses do I need more? 2. Not there. Don't you dare. There we go. 2 humble abodes. Now, in the meanwhile, you know what else we need? That's right. Food. Food is a thing of great desire for us. Glorious. We can take 5 engineers out of there and put them into this workshop, which will also be working extended shifts. We must remove everything, especially this thing, actually. Shelter promise fulfilled. Hope rises. Look at that lovely hope that we have right now. And we finished the faster gathering. Magnificent. How about now we research the hunter gear so that we can generate us more food? And now we introduce a new law. That new law being soup, which everyone hates, but everyone must acknowledge they need it to survive. So, now because we are absolute dictators, which refuses to let anyone ever have a say or get rest, people that were working at clearing stuff up by day, thus then go gather food by night. It is a humble thing, is dictatorship, and I love it. Now there are some people who are hungry now, and the fact it's not everyone that is hungry means there are some people that are naturally needier than others. And those people are the ones we want to die. And they probably will be the ones to die. Also, I love how these hunter cabins are all connected to look like one giant hunter shack complex. Can I admire that? That's one of the things I have to admire about this game. The way that buildings just often just join together. Now, it says some wood crates have been disappeared. Excellent. That means it is time for us to work on something else. Also, have you guys finished your daily grind of food yet? No?
Move! Time to get to work.
Excellent. You have given us food. Now you get to work. You have now granted us food, meaning get to work. And then you. Come on now. There we go. Get to work. Now, what do we need next? Honestly, probably just drawing boards just so that we have it, because drawing boards are quite the necessary and important thing. Also, if the video's going kind of crappy right now, do forgive me. Apparently, when I record this, recorded this earlier, because this is my second attempt. Recording at 60 frames a second made it record at 53. Needless to say, that kind of made it impossible to edit due to voice switching and the fact it literally just jumped. And I've never had recordings jump before. So I don't know how to fix that. Now, what I've also learnt is we need to sustain life. Because we have gravely wounded people. Because, goddammit, I can't win. But we do have that right there, which is space to make another medical post. And now, people will be a little less annoyed at us. People are beginning to eat and enjoy their food. But you know what that also means? It means it is also time to send people on out hunting. Go, go, humble hunters. We hope for the best for you. Find us food. We desperately need it. Especially as it's getting colder. Very cold. But you know what? We're not doing too badly, as nearly most of the ruins and wreckage and whatnot are actually gone. Okay. Now that we have that, we can now get overcrowding, meaning twice as much medical capacity. People complain that we've got overcrowded medical centers, but it's a case of, do you people want to get healthy or not? If you people really wanted to get healthy, you wouldn't complain about something as pitiful as, well, the thing you're complaining about. Okay. One of the laws we need now is that this is the fighting pit. Now tomorrow will get very, very cold. But luckily the 3 ruins left are all almost done. So hopefully it shouldn't matter too badly. But they will need something to do with their time. Meaning we need ourselves a gathering post. With all the things that we can gather. Because the gathering post we can at least heat up. And stuff. You should be done any moment. Prove me correct. You have. Excellent. You, on the other hand, are a little more concerning. And we don't need engineers in there. No. No, sirree. Profile manufactures complete. Glorious. You know what we need next? A sawmill. And probably those profile manufacturers, actually. So let's get straight to building that giant beast of a thing, shall we? And there's the Frostbite. These people are not British. As a British person, I can tell you, these people are not British. If they were British, they'd be able to survive the cold a little bit better than they are. Ooh, and you were so close to that sawmill. So close. And I still can't believe you did not manage to complete your thing. How many gravely wounded do we have, then? 6. Concerning. Where's the infirmary? There's the infirmary. But I can't exactly get to the infirmary unless I have the medical post upgrade. So we should do that. Then we get the upgrade. Then we get the heat insulation thing. Then we get an infirmary. Then we get bunkhouses. And bish bosh, Bob's your uncle. Ah, and with this, we now have a new law. And that law, beat each other up until you feel better, you worthless peasants. You're all just barbarians in the end, aren't you? I wish I knew what they were getting sick from. I mean, the houses are only cold. Okay, maybe I know where you're getting sick from now, but we still can't do anything about it. Excellent, it's nice and warmer now, meaning you can now all get to work doing what you do best, and that is screw up, you useless bastards. There are plenty of things that we all need to gather, such as steel, wood, In fact, quite frankly, I feel I should make a gathering post here, because, Jesus, that's a lot of things right there. But I can't, because we have no wood, because you're all useless bastards. Ah, the medical post upgrade. Glorious. You know what? It's probably time for us to get a beacon. Just so that we don't do it too late this time. What's this? More sick beds. I will open a new medical post. Stop complaining, you useless pricks. Just make sure you gather me some wood if you want me to do it. We need more people. As much as I don't want more people, you have 2 days to lower discontent. Why is it so high? Okay, okay, fine, fine. We'll lower the discontent. We'll set you all to regular working hours. What are you all complaining about? Cold at home? No, you're not. Bad food, bad healthcare, overcrowded medical facilities. Well, maybe, if you want the healthcare, go gather me some wood. Yes, thank you. Right then. Now the what? Now, patrons of the public house feel less discontented. I mean, that's a possibility. Care house. I mean, how many sick do we have? 8. 9. 9. It might be worth it for 9, because then we'll have less sickness. So you know what? I'll go for that care house. Don't make me wood. I'm sorry, but is the gathering post actually more efficient than just sending people over there? Is it seriously? You have 3 days to provide standard food. Okay, fine. That's gone. Meaning we can now build ourselves a medical center. Or a care house, I should say. I love how they're all whining about being cold at home. And it's just like, of course you're cold at home. There's physically no bloody whatchamacallit way for you to be warm. That's a medical post, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Beacon built. Glorious. Right. These engineers can now get out of there and start medicaling people. Care house promise fulfilled. Excellent. And why did it suddenly rise again? Oh my god, why are you rising? Go down! I have given you medical care, you worthless bastards! A note of thanks. No problem. No problem. I really hate this discontent bullcrap. I really hate how bloody picky everyone seems to be. You know what? Have another fighting ring. You clearly all need to hurt each other. That's clearly what I'm getting from this. You're all just bastards that want to hurt people. Discontent falls, hope rises. Hooray! Whew, we're not dead yet, but there is a blizzard soon. And if there's a blizzard, I'm going to need bunkhouses. Desperately. Maybe it's time to get the neighborhood watch. What's my other option? Corpse disposal. I do need corpse disposal. I will need corpse disposal. Let's get the neighborhood watch. The neighborhood watch is always a good thing. Your local neighborhood watch is always here to help. Always. Could someone explain to me why we do not have this place fully manned? Or this one fully manned? And with this, our watchtowers are built, our hope rises. Guys, I built this bloody road. Make it. There we go. And with that, discontent will fall. Ah, but now we have medical problems because of the heat. Or the cold, I should say. But worry not. For we have plenty, and I mean plenty, of coal to heat the heaters. Glorious. Ooh. This has been initiated. Excellent. Now the question. Do we want more powerful food? No, we need bunkers. We need bunkhouses ready for the inevitable. The storm. And we also need trees. Lots of trees. Oh, I've done the food thing. Excellent. You guys, get out. Get in there. You also get in there. We need more wood. How are you doing with that? Get to work, people. Okay, it'll be warm tomorrow. When it's warm tomorrow, we will be a lot happier. We will be gathering lots of food, and then the very next day, or rather, we'll finish researching the bunkhouse tomorrow. Then the very next day, we will research the flying hunters, so that we can get tons and tons and tons. Yes, I know there's a storm on the horizon. And tons of food. A lot easier at the very least. I really wish I could actually get this game to work constantly at 60 FPS. Why can't I? Ah, and now we get a new law. How's our hope doing? Our hope is looking a little low, honestly. So you know what we need? A morning gathering. That will cause our hope to rise.
A new law has passed.
With this, everyone will know what they're doing. Everyone will work more efficiently. And everything will be happier. Alright, we now have our bunkhouse. So now we need flying hunters. I swear they've nerfed the amount of food that hunters can produce. Because I remember it being more than 26. First we need the flying hunters. Then we can get the hunting tactics. Although we probably want the insulation first. Oh god, we want the infirmary first. Okay, guys. Now that we have it, we're gonna go bonk, 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 and a bonk. Okay? Okay. Keep working hard. And if you're not doing anything, build the new houses before night falls. Oh, and now we get another law. What should it be? Guard stations, perhaps? A foreman? Foreman could actually be really good, but it requires food rations, which we do not have enough to spare. Could get a guard tower. Maybe. Maybe. It's time for that. Time for the pub. Or maybe child centers. Because, well, if we have a child center, then we could use that child center to then, you know, what's the term? Benefit the medicals. Which means we get to heal people quicker. I like the sound of that, actually. Let's go with the child centers. That'll raise hope as well. If you would like to do us some justice, and make sure you gather enough food, or wood, so that we're not completely fucked by the blizzard tomorrow. Also, I just realized I've been having the medical tents and everything have these heaters when they have not needed them. Crap. Now, I discovered recently from someone else that I can rotate these buildings. I need to know how. But first, you have successfully made the hunter things. Glorious. Well, first we need to make sure that we upgrade the bunkhouses. Then we can research something, which will be the infirmary, because dear Christ, are we going to need the infirmary after next time. In addition, we are definitely gonna need the food ready. Or as much food as can be gathered.
Finish your labors, people. The workday
What's this? People are hungry. We're about to have a blizzard! Is that really the most of your concern? I mean, I suppose food would be a major concern if we're about to have ourselves a giant massive blizzard. But still, come on! We don't have time for that. Okay, we have our bunkhouses. Glorious.
bundle up.
Unfortunately, it is also now too cold for us to do anything. Other than just sit
Time to earn your
and wait. And pray. And hope. And a bunch of other words like that. So, you don't need to work. You don't need to work. You unfortunately do. Yeah, we're just gonna have to, you know, tough out this blizzard, if you guys don't mind. So, please get on with it. I've still got a day to fix that. We need a lot more wood if we want to make an infirmary. We just generally don't have enough food for wood for anything. But I'm not going to risk more people going out into the... What do you generate? 6 wood and a bit of iron. Actually, if we're about to get an infirmary, what do I care? Go. Yeah, I guess that's expected. People can take care of it themselves for now. Yeah, that's another 2. Come on now, stop being so wussy. We're in the middle of a blizzard. I know it's a little cold. Just wrap up tight, and you'll be fine. Stop it now. You know, dying isn't healthy. You know that. If you want to be healthy, don't die. Yes, yes, we've used a steam core. We know we have. We're using it for this lovely infirmary that we need. And we're probably going to close so many medical centers because of it. Well, it looks like most of the dying phase is over at the very least. Ah, there we go, people. Are we all nice and warm now? All nice and less complainy? Good. That's how we like you all. Temporary hazard. Brittle steel. Due to fluctuations in wind speed and temperature, a batch of steel has cooled faster than expected. Every new construction will require more steel to obtain the desired strength. Crap! That's bad! That's actually extremely bad. Huh.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Especially as we now need these hunter... 90 steel! I don't even know how to make a steelworks yet. Well, crap, this could not have been a worse thing to happen. Huh. People are hungry, and we can't feed them. Is basically what I'm getting from this. Also, we just lost the blizzard, meaning we desperately, desperately need to... Alright, no. No. They need to work. You need to work. I can't address the food! We don't have steel to provide them! And besides, none of you want to work! Look at this! Sick! Oh, I've got a cold, I've got a sniffle, too. Now I can't go hunting for food so that I might live. Oh, woe is me! Now I'm gonna complain that I don't have food! You realize the stupidity of that, right? So if people could please just gather their food. There's a bit of food. Alright, we've all gathered some more food. I just realized I need to do something about the corpses. So there.
Listen,
Healthcare insulation has been researched. Good. That's nice. You know what? Because they're complaining about... I don't have the whatchamacallit for that either, will I? Now I remember what I need. I need a steelworks. Right. Right. What's this? Timely intervention. I'm glad it worked out well. Very glad. Okay. So, we have 5 workers unemployed. Frankly, they can go into here because we still need these. Pretty badly. Steelworks. Glorious. Actually, thinking about it, can we take that off? Take off those 5 workers, create some scouts, and for the love of all that's holy, please, may we find some survivors. We need more people. Okay, what just happened? Oh, Book of Laws. Okay. Okay. Well then. Now we're gonna go for organ transplants, so that the sick may recover even faster.
everyone.
We're treating the dead just like another resource. That's because they are. I'm not letting anyone cut me up into parts. You, pal, don't get a choice. We are Britain, and Britain is now no longer opt-in for organ donation. It is opt-out. But guess what? You're not allowed to opt-out. What's this? Woman in despair. No. No, I'm sorry. But I don't win with that either way. So, yeah. Okay. We got plenty of wood available to us. Because of the simple fact that there is still... How much of that are you generating? Okay. Round mark. Low hill. Let's try unfinished construct. You know what? Go to the unfinished construct. We might find something very, very useful there. We will hopefully find something very, very useful there. We've got 2 people in the care house. That's fine. That's fine. How are we doing for medical supplies? Oh, I love the infirmary. Once you have one infirmary, you generally don't need anything else. So engineers, come on out. Let us research the steelworks. No. Hunting tactics. Because we need more people. And then I've got more engineers that I need to do stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, those engineers can help gather wood, while the 2 extra workers can help build structures. We need more people desperately. Pretty damn desperately. Okay, it's gonna be cold tomorrow, which is fine, because we've already abandoned the whatchamacallit, the medical posts in exchange for this. So, it's going to be cold for the next couple of days. This we understand. This we accept. And this we acknowledge we need to get to work. Worker accident. I don't care. I've just realized I've unfortunately just separated the hunter huts from them looking so cool and all generated together, which is a shame, but I accept this fate. What's this? Long hours of turmoil. Fine. We're not in as desperate a situation right now, I suppose. Hothouses can be used as fertilizer. No. No, no point to that. You know what? I'm going to leave the laws right now, because if I use guardhouses, I can't do them because of the fact I don't have the... We need these profile manufacturers quite desperately. Structural profiles. Okay. I honestly think you can just come home now with those. Because then we'll have enough to start building the generator. Our wood is severely, massively increasing now. Probably due to the fact this thing is actually working efficiently. We're getting bits of, you know, progress towards some things. I need a lot more steel for that. Crap. I can get the cookhouse insulation next, so that I don't have to keep heating it. But in 5 hours, when the scouts return... There we go. They will give us more steel, so that we can get an improved steelworks, which can make about 60 steel a day. That's gonna have to do. But, in addition, we can now start building the thing in the middle. So, go to the small cairn now, scouts, and see what you can find. Quite honestly, now that we've started working on this thing, it might be best to actually call it there. To call this a reasonable thing to have happened. And that now we can simply relax a little. I think this is a good place to end today's episode then, with us in a fairly decent position. We've got, other than this food, this annoying steel, which expires in a day. We can survive a day with the extra steel. But yes, our biggest concern right now is a lack of people, and we need to find more people if we wish to live. Also, that there is steel. Why haven't I picked that up yet? Well then, everyone, I'm just gonna do it now, so I don't carry on blathering forever. What can I say, other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome? And I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.